Real Salt Lake couldn't care less about the Galaxy's place in the table. KC get a big piece back for their trip out west, and a new option for the U.S. men's national team. We'll talk about it next on The Daily. Hey everyone, welcome to The Daily. I'm Josh Weisenhunt, joined here by Greg Lawless. We have a full schedule of matches tonight in MLS, 6 in total, Greg.
Yeah, almost full, but it's going to be a great night. Some big matches, especially for midweek, and think about right away the RSL Los Angeles game.
Yeah, certainly, and Ned Grabavoy saying yesterday that he couldn't care less about the Galaxy and where they are on the table right now, but as we said yesterday, the Galaxy is starting to regain a little bit of that confidence, maybe a little bit of that hope.
Yeah, they got that 1-0 victory over Portland, which pulled them out of the cellar in the Western Conference. So they do say they're making progress. They're feeling a little bit more like the 2011 team that ended up winning the MLS Cup. However, Real Salt Lake saying it doesn't matter that they're still down in 7th place right now in the Western Conference. They are a very good team. They are the defending champions, and they are starting to find their flow. Let's not forget, though, RSL on top of the table, in the lead for the Supporters Shield in MLS, and really feeling like they've got all their guys back, everybody's healthy again, and they're starting to feel like they could really make a run all the way through to the end in this one.
And RSL coach Jason Kreis talking about the danger that Landon Donovan is going to pose to his backline tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern. You can watch it all on MLS Live. And of course, another great match tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern out west, CenturyLink Field. Seattle Sounders trying to rebound off that 4-1 loss in Montreal over the weekend, Greg, taking on a hot Sporting Kansas City side.
Well, Sporting, of course, were so hot at the beginning of the season, they tailed off a little bit, but now they're back. They got that victory against Toronto over the weekend, and they're feeling confident now that everybody's healthy and everybody's back from national team duty. They're going up against a Sounders team, though, Josh, that is reeling. Winless in their last 6. However, they're going to get some bodies back. Big one, Ozzy Alonso, who sat out 2 games because of a suspension. He'll be back in the midfield for them. And there is a chance, it's a small chance, but there is a chance that Steve Zakuani, the long injured midfielder and attacker for the Sounders, could be in the 18 tonight. We're not really sure what that means, whether he'll see any time. Even if he doesn't, it's an emotional boost for this Sounders team and their fans.
Of course, in team news for Sporting Kansas City, they will once again, for the 2nd straight match, Greg, be without center back Matt Besler. But good news on the other side, they will get right winger Kai Kamara back.
Yeah, that's big. And also Lawrence Olam, who sat in for Besler in the last match, looked very good, got lots of praise from his coach and his fellow teammates.
Once again, 10 p.m. Eastern time. Watch it all on MLS Live. It's Wednesday, which means we're going to take a quick look at the Castrol Index Top 20. Greg, who is on top?
Well, obviously in this week there were some great performances from the Vancouver Whitecaps, so unsurprisingly they're up on top. Sebastian Letou at number 1, followed by Darren Maddox, his teammate. At 3 is Will Bruin from the Houston Dynamo, followed by Jimmy Nielsen at Sporting Kansas City and CJ Sapong. So you see some Vancouver and some Kansas City people up at the top in the top 20 weekly index. In the overall index, though, Thierry Henry still holding steady at the top up there, followed by Danny Kuvermans from Toronto FC, Kai Kamara, Chris Wondolowski, and Saer Sen from the New England Revolution, the first-year player who's showing very well up top for them.
All-Star voting continues on MLSsoccer.com. Log on to pick your favorite goalkeeper and top 10 field players of the first half of the season so far. And be sure to check out Numerology, an ongoing series that looks at the statistics and numbers behind the game that we all love so much. And of course, we had an extra time radio episode drop yesterday. Greg, how was that?
It was amazing. It was all about new coaches. We had John Hackworth and Paul Mariner on the show. And John Hackworth had some interesting things to say about his tenure when he was an assistant coach for Peter Novak and about those decisions that were made. And also, we launched a new French podcast on MLSsoccer.com called Coup Franc that launched on Tuesday. It'll show up every Tuesday, so make sure you check that one out as well.
Lots of stuff going on MLSsoccer.com today and through the rest of the week. That does it for us here on The Daily. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.